everybody. Welcome back to Virtual Storytime with Miss Rhonda and Froggy. I'm the Early Literacy Children's Librarian at Stevens Memorial Library. I'm glad you could join me for Storytime today. So we're going to start off with one of our favorite openers, Peanut Butter Hello. So Froggy's going to sit up on my arm. So the way we begin is we're going to slap our thighs and clap our hands. Ready? Here we go. Slap and clap. Slap and clap, peanut butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as fast as we can. Hello. Good job. All right, now shall we do it really slow? Okay, let's do it really slow. Here we go. He likes this one. Slap and clap, slap and clap, peanut butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as slowly as we can. Now stretch your hands out slowly. Give a piece of bubble gum. Ready? Hello. Pop it. Good job. You did good. Okay, now let's say, I'll use our deep, deep voices and we'll say hello as low as we can. Can you say hello like a bullfrog? Hello. Good job. Okay, ready? Here we go. Slap and clap, slap and clap. Peanut butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as low as we can. Here we go. Hello. Good job. All right, now let's say hi. Let's say, use our tiny hi voices way up high up there. Okay, here we go. Slap and clap, slap and clap. Peanut butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as high as we can. Hello. Good job. All right, let's say hello as quietly as we can. Are you ready to whisper? Now be nice and quiet. Shh. Okay, here we go. Slap and clap, slap and clap. Peanut butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as quietly as we can. Ready? I didn't hear anything. You were quiet at home too. Good job. All right, now let's be loud. Ready? Slap and clap, slap and clap. Peanut butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as loudly as we can. Hello! That was loud. Good job. Yay! See, Froggy thinks you did a good job too. Today we have a new song to sing about 5 little birds. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 birds. Ready? It goes like this. 5 little birds were swinging on a line, singing their songs and feeling mighty fine. One flew away to make her bed, and what do you think the others said? Here's what they said. Chirp, 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 chirp. Now we just have 4 little birds. You ready? Here's how it goes. 4 little birds were swinging on a line, singing their songs and feeling mighty fine. One flew off to make her bed, and what do you think the others said? Here's what they said. They said, tweet, tweet, tweet. There's 3 now. Ready? 3 little birds were swinging on a line, singing their songs and feeling mighty fine. One flew off to make her bed, and what do you think the others said? Coo! birds left. 1, 2. Come on over here, birdie. Come close. Okay. 2 little birds were swinging on a line, singing their songs and feeling mighty fine. 1 flew off to make her bed, and what do you think the last one said? Caw! Now we just have 1 pretty bird left. Look at her long tail. The last little bird, she flew away, and what do you think that we should say? Bye-bye, birdie. Cheep, 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 cheep. Our story today is called The Very Clever Rabbit, and it is a story, a folktale from Venezuela. This is how it goes. Once upon a time, there was a very clever rabbit who owned a farm, and he had a best friend, the parrot. Well, the rabbit didn't really like the farm very much because it was a lot of work. It took a lot of time to plant the seeds and to do all the weeding and the watering, and then harvest took a long time to bring all the vegetables in from the field. And the parrot didn't like the farm either because it took up so much of the rabbit's time that he didn't have any time to play with her. So one day the rabbit said to the parrot, "What do you say I sell this farm?" And the parrot said, "Wrong! Good idea! Good idea!" The rabbit said, "I'm going to sell the farm to the first animal that comes by." Well, not long after that, the first animal to come by was a chicken. And the rabbit hopped up to the chicken and said, "Would you like to buy my farm? I'll sell it to you for 100 pesos. Well, the hen thought, "That's a pretty good deal. Okay, I'll do it. I'll buy your farm." And the rabbit said, "Well, you have to pay me first. And then on the very first day of the harvest, you can have the farm." So the chicken thought, "Great, I won't have to do any of the work and I'll be able to get all the vegetables from the harvest. Sounds like a great deal." So the chicken gave the money to the rabbit. And he went on his way. Well, the next animal to come along was the fox. And the rabbit thought, "That was easy. I'll sell the farm to the fox too." Well, you can't do that. You can't sell something to somebody and take their money and then just keep selling the same thing over and over again. There's only one thing. There's only one farm. That's not a very nice thing to do. But the rabbit had a plan. Remember I told you he was a clever rabbit? So he had an idea in his head. So he said to the fox, "Would you like to buy my farm?" And the fox looked around and he said, Yeah, I'd like to buy your farm." He said, "Okay, this is how it works. You give me the money now, and on the first day of the harvest, you can come and have your farm." So the fox thought, "That's a great idea. The rabbit will do all the work all summer long, and then when harvest comes, he'll get all the vegetables." Sounds good. So he agreed, gave the rabbit a pile of money, and he went on his way. Not long after that, a dog came, and the rabbit made the same deal with the dog. He took the dog's money, and he told the dog to come back on the first day of the harvest. After the dog came a jaguar, and he made the same offer to the jaguar. In the meantime, the parrot's over there going, "Wah, wah, 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 wah." He thought it was very funny that all these animals were buying the same farm and giving the rabbit all their money. After the jaguar left, along came a man, and the rabbit sold the farm to the man, and the man planned to come back on the first day of harvest and take his farm. So they went off, and the summer went on, and when the fall harvest day came, the rabbit got up early and went out to the field and picked a big pile of corn. And he brought it back to the yard, and he put it in a basket. And he told the parrot to fly up to the highest branch of the tree and keep a lookout. Well, pretty soon he saw the plump hen coming along down the road, and he said, "Quarter to 10, rock, here comes the hen, rock." And sure enough, the hen scuttled up to the rabbit and said, "I'm ready for my farm." Of course, said the rabbit. "Why don't you sit down and join us and have a nice little snack of some corn? Here's a big basket." So the hen pecked at the corn and was eating her fill when all of a sudden she heard the parrot shout out, "Look out, look out! Rock, the fox is about, rock!" And sure enough, the fox was coming up the road. So the rabbit said to the chicken, "Here, jump into this basket of corn and hide. I'll let you know when the fox is gone." And just as the chicken jumped into the basket, the fox came into the yard. And he said, "I'm here for my farm." And the bunny rabbit said, Yes, of course, but why don't you sit down and have a nice glass of lemonade? And then we can transfer the farm over to you." Well, the parrot looked down the road and he could see that the dog was coming. And he said, "Sound the alarm, rock! There's a dog on the farm, rock!" And so the rabbit said, quick, hide underneath this rug." And so the fox quick got underneath the rug and was hiding just as the dog came up. And the rabbit said, "Hey, hello, how are you? I see you've come to get your farm." And the dog said, "Woof, woof, yes, I'm so excited to be a farmer now." And so the rabbit said, "Well, we've got plenty of time to do the business. Why don't you just come and have a glass of lemonade?" And so the dog said, "Well, I don't mind if I do." But before he could even settle in and take a sip out of his drink, he heard the parrot cry out, "Oh, my hat! Rah! Here comes a great spotted cat! Rah!" And he saw the jaguar come slinking up to the barnyard. And the rabbit said, oh dear, quick, hide behind my chair. He'll never see you that way." And so the dog quick got behind the chair, and the jaguar slinked up into the farmyard, and he said, "Purr, I'm here to get my farm, bunny rabbit." And the rabbit said, "Oh yes, of course, Mr. Jaguar, you can have the farm, but why don't you sit down and have some cool lemonade first?" And the jaguar said, "Don't mind if I do." And so he was just settling down and just getting relaxed to have a little spot of lemonade when he heard the parrot call out, "Oh, Rock, this isn't fun, Rock! Here comes a man with a gun, Rock!" And he fluttered his feathers up and down, and the rabbit said, oh no, here comes a man with a gun. You better hide behind this plant." And so the jaguar hid behind the plant. And nobody knew he was there. Can you see the jaguar? The man came up to the rabbit and he said, "I've come for my farm." And the rabbit said, "Oh, of course, yes, the farm is all ready for you. If you'd like, you can have a glass of lemonade with us first." And the man said, "Well, I don't mind if I do." But just at that moment, the hen had finished eating all of the corn in the basket, and she poked her head out and said, "Rah! Any more corn?" And the fox heard and smelled that hen, and he leaped out from under the rug and he started to chase that chicken. And the dog heard the commotion and he peered out from behind the chair and he saw the fox, and he took off after that fox who was running after the chicken. And then the jaguar behind the plant heard the dog barking, "Oh, oh, 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 oh," and he leaped out from behind the plant and he went after and started chasing the dog that was chasing the fox that was chasing the hen. And the man saw the jaguar shoot across the barnyard and he ran right after him, chasing him with his rake, and the jaguar was chasing the dog, and the dog was chasing the fox, and the fox was chasing the hen. And they ran over the hills and far away. The rabbit turned and looked at his friend the parrot, who started to laugh. Rah, 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 rah. That's how a parrot laughs. And the rabbit said, "Well, my little friend, I guess nobody wants my farm today." And so They counted up all the money that the animals had given them, and they hired other people to do the work for them on the farm. And they lazed away their days in beautiful sunshine and had all the time in the world to play together. The end. That rabbit was very clever. He tricked a lot of animals into giving him money so that he didn't have to do any more of the work. He was kind of lazy too, wasn't he? I have a new hide and seek game for us. It's about a little hermit crab. There he is. So the hermit crab, you know, lives in a shell. And as he gets bigger and bigger, he leaves that shell and he goes and he finds a bigger shell. So I have some pretty shells here. Let's say the colors of the shells. What's this one? Blue and purple, red, orange, and last shell is green. There we go. Now, little hermit crab, he's gonna hide underneath one of these shells. Now let's get Froggy. Okay, so Froggy's gonna help us, and he's gonna hide the hermit crab. You at home are gonna close your eyes while I sing my song. That'll give Froggy some time to hide it. Okay, so everybody close your eyes now. You ready? Now it's time to close your eyes, close your eyes, close your eyes. Now it's time to close your eyes. No one's peeking. Okay, now you can open your eyes. Okay, Froggy, did you hide it? Okay, let's see. So we have a little rhyme to say to see if we can coax the little crab out of his shell. Okay, and it goes like this. Little hermit crab, snug in a shell. Where are you hiding? We won't tell. Which one shall we guess first? Let's try this red one. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, he's not there. Let's try the purple one next. Ready? Little hermit crab, snug in your shell. Where are you hiding? We won't tell. Let's try. 1, 2, 3. Oh, he's not there. What color shall we try? Should we try the orange one? No, you don't want us to try the orange one? Did you hide it under the orange one? Are you telling me the truth? I know, that's not fair. I'm trying to get him to tell us where it is. Silly Rhonda. Okay, let's see. Let's try the green one then. Ready? Little hermit crab, snug in your shell. Where are you hiding? We won't tell. Let's try the green one. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, he's laughing at us. All right. I think we should try the blue one. All right. Do you want to go up here and look at the blue one? Okay. Little hermit crab, snug in your shell. Where are you hiding? We won't tell. Let's see if it's under the blue one. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Hermit crab, are you under there? Ah! Hermit crab, are you under there? Let's see. Oh, he's trying to jump. Ah, there he is. We found him under the blue shell. Thanks for helping us, Froggy. That was fun. I like little hermit crab. He's so cute. Look at him, his big bulgy eyes. Today we have a fun little song, flannel story, called I Was Lying in My Sleeping Bag. It's about a little boy who goes camping at night, and he wakes up in the middle of the night and he hears all kinds of noises. You ready? Here we go. It goes like this. I was lying in my sleeping bag. I couldn't get to sleep when the wind began to howl and the bugs began to creep. And I rolled to the left and I rolled to the right, and I heard every sound you can hear at night. And this is what I heard. I heard a cricket. I was lying in my sleeping bag. I couldn't get to sleep when the wind began to howl and the bugs began to creep. And I rolled to the left and I rolled to the right, and I heard every sound you can hear at night. I heard an owl. What's an owl say? Hoo, 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 hoo. Good. Now, here we go. The next thing we're going to hear is mosquitoes. What's a mosquito say? Zzz. I was lying in my sleeping bag. I couldn't get to sleep when the wind began to howl and the bugs began to creep. And I rolled to the left and I rolled to the right, and I heard every sound you can hear at night. And this is what I heard. I heard a mosquito. Zzz, 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 zzz. Hoo, 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 hoo. I was lying in my sleeping bag. I couldn't get to sleep when the wind began to howl and the bugs began to creep. And I rolled to the left and I rolled to the right, and I heard every sound you can hear at night. And this is what I heard. I heard a dog. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Hoo, hoo, hoo. I was lying in my sleeping bag. I couldn't get to sleep when the wind began to howl and the bugs began to creep. And I rolled to the left and I rolled to the right, and I heard every sound you can hear at night. I heard a police car. Wee-oo, 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 wee-oo. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow. Zzz, zzz, zzz. Zzz, zzz, zzz. Oh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Oh, hoo, hoo, hoo. That was fun, wasn't it? Okay, Storytimers, that just wraps up our time together for this week. I hope you've had a lot of fun this week and you're staying safe by remembering to put on your mask when you go outside. Yes, even little froggies need to wear masks when they go outside. And make sure you wash your hands, and you sing our washing hands song like this. Ready? Watch Froggy what he does. Tops and bottoms, in between, in between. Don't forget your fingertips, don't forget your fingertips. Nice and clean, nice and clean. Now you sing that again and you'll have washed your hands for 20 seconds. So let's do our closing rhyme. Tickle the clouds. Ready? Tickle the clouds, tickle your toes, turn around. Now touch your nose. Crouch down low, reach up high. Story time's over. Wave goodbye. See you next week on Virtual Storytime with Miss Rhonda and Froggy. Have a great week, kids. See you later, everybody.